Could have done a little bit different, perhaps. Yeah. All right, we are live once again on ArxNovena, Taub Tribe versus Boat and Hose. Looks like Desk. Oh, just kidding. Misinformation from the bird in my ear. Yeah, another roster switcher from Taub Tribe. Makasuro's and now in Turtle Bacon is out. I'm not sure if these are map-based decisions or if they're just trying to get everybody in as much as possible. They've got three very strong LO in Turtle Bacon, Red Eye, and Makasuro. So, oh, Booty Clap gets taken out. Vampwood spotted him very quickly. This is a good map for snipers. There's not too many routes in the back routes. You can see them coming in for a little bit, so you can get at least one snipe if you are paying attention. Yeah, Budzor was just hanging out in the back, making sure the flag was clear. I kind of like seeing a cowboy cap attempt right off the bat, just a quick one, because generally your team will be heading in for the generators first. We see that the boats and hose generator is already down, whereas the Tau generator is still up. So boats and hose really not focusing on getting those gens down, despite the fact that Copro Porphyria is running that Doombringer, so he'll have force fields. I do love this Juggernaut, though. I love that spam. Nice work by Descolada there. A good switch up by Boats and Hose, but I would expect that to stop once Descolada gets enough for a strike. He is being dueled by Dynamite Stick anyway. Good pressure there. Death Trap is dueling with a turret again. He's having some troubles though. Gets taken out by Telia. And the Tau generator is still up. Sadokist and Descolada are running heavy offense right here. So they don't have a very mobile offense, but they are going to make sure that Tau is going to have trouble setting up that farm. I definitely like one. I'm not sure I like two. Dynamite Stick is already over dueling Sadokist as well. So he's really doing his job, making sure that they're distracted. It's good as an offensive player. You definitely want to distract at least one, but it's not ideal. As an offensive player, if you can distract more than one, that's really what you're going to be looking for. So, Sadokist really has low health over here. I'm surprised Makasuro didn't stick around to take him out. Booty Clap managed to make it off with the flag. This is really our first grab of the game here. He gets out alright, but Vampwood takes care of him pretty quick. Viper is going to be looking to return this one, I think. No, he's gonna field that one. Fielding a flag just means to keep it out in the fields. It's smart play if you do not want the other team to just get lots of multiple grabs right in a row on really fast routes that the cappers are familiar with. Booty Clap though, punishing them for that one, just coming straight up the front. He's got really good speed and he can absorb two snipes from Vampwood. And he's actually in quite a difficult run for Vampwood to snipe. Budzor manages to make it off with the other flag though. He's only got 210 health. Booty Clap gets taken down by Vampwood eventually. This Budzor, on the other hand, makes it back to base. There's nobody from Tau there to take him out. They both moved to pick this flag up. Makasuro looks like is going to be the closest one for that. Booty Clap and Red Eye are also moving to escort him. Smart play by the Tau offense there. I really like the coverage that Boats and Hose has on their carry as well right now. Sub coming in by himself. A little bit dangerous with so many Boats and Hose players back, but he's doing it anyway. He doesn't care. Looks like he's gonna get taken out pretty quickly here. Makasuro drops the Boats and Hose flag. Booty Clap picks that one up though, so nice pickup by him. Death Trap takes up Booty Clap and Red Eye with the Merv. Really like that heavy offense. Nice play there by Death Trap. Dynamite Stick, it looks like he's gonna make it home. We're going to stabilize into a standoff here. A standoff being where both teams have the flag, have the opponent's flag, and they just kind of hang out at their base waiting for the other flag to return. Yeah, and both teams' generators are up. I like that, obviously, Boats and Hose has tried to get their generator up, because otherwise it's just 20 minutes right now. Now would be when the generator would be up if they were not paying attention to it. Descolada just hopped in a Shrike as well. Not a whole lot of pressure from either side in this standoff just yet. Vampwood is probably going to be sniping the Tau carrier. Budzor comes in by himself. Do not like that decision. You really want to come in as a concerted effort. Just trickling in is a great way to die really quickly. Of course, the ace in the hole is Nitron's Viper has a lot of pressure on him. Gets the Nitron sub. The Pokemon Master misses. Dynamite Stick coming in. Booty Clap putting some pressure on. Gets that Nitron. The flag pops out. Death Trap and Casual, though, that's really easy pickup for them with nobody putting any pressure on him anymore. So, both flags chilling out at home. Tau choosing to hold this one on their flag stand, so they're obviously feeling pretty comfortable. Generally, that's a little bit more dangerous position to be in. Sub putting some pressure on by himself again. Dynamite Stick now coming in. Gets the Nitron. Dynamite Stick there, trying to get the return. Gets taken out. Nice coverage by Boats and Hose. Really well done. I really like that. Descalado is playing more of a defensive role in the strike right now. He should be pushing forward soon, though. Yes, it looks like he's going to do that. I like the decision by Sub to push into a Pathfinder here rather than Snipe. Generally, you want an extra body. Vampwood, however, is a very good sniper, so he's going to be able to put a lot of damage on. It's just that Tau has 3 on this. Booty Clap with a sick mid-air return right there. Tau, right on their stand, should be able to return this one pretty quickly. Yeah, so it's... I missed that. Was that a cap, Craig? Yeah, okay, that was really fast. Okay, so Tab Tribe makes that one 1-0 with 18 minutes left. Really nice return. As I was saying about the Sentinel, though, you just don't have that extra body there to pick up the flag. As we saw, it made a difference there. You had 3 Tau offenders against 2 Boats and Hose defenders there when the flag was out. So Booty Clap was able to get that return, and Tau Tribe converted that to a really late first cap. Really good pressure from both sides here. Makasuro is putting a little bit of pressure in. He's running Pathfinder, so I guess, yeah, Tau Tribe is running 4 Pathfinders, so I guess they're really trying to run an escort-heavy style of play. They know that Vampwood is a good sniper. They know that Nanner has a very low chance of making it back alive, so they're just going to ensure that they always have the flag. As Budzor makes it out with this one, he's down the middle really fast. He can only take 1 snipe, but now that he's beyond that aqueduct, Sub doesn't really have a shot at him. Oh, but he gets it! Just a little too high there. Really nice shot by Sub. Viper picks that one up. Makasuro putting a little bit of effort, a little bit of pressure in by himself. Viper manages to get that cap though. Boats and Hose ties it up with Tau Tribe 1-1. Kind of would have liked to see Makasuro maybe go for an E-grab there, as the Boats and Hose carrier had a lot of health. Booty Clap managed to make it off with an answer grab moving very slow. Yeah, Vampwood takes him out pretty quick. Nothing to do there. It's not happening. How many Juggernauts are they running now? They're still running 2 Juggernauts, so Boats and Hose is really running a heavy offense. They're really heavy on the heavy offense, as it were. Descalada, though, he's getting pressured by Dynamite Stick and Telia, so they really want to make sure that these heavy offense are taken care of. They're playing it very smart, though. Both of the heavy offense are spamming from different positions, so they're making sure that Tau can't just focus on one spot. Both flags go back to stand there. Dynamite Stick is dueling it out with Death Trap on the side of the hill to make sure that Death Trap can't put in a whole bunch of pressure. Death Trap, though, obviously pretty proficient with that chain gun. Dynamite Stick is in a bit of trouble. Yeah, he goes down. It's kind of tough to duel a heavy when you're in Pathfinder. A little bit of a lull right here. Copra Porphyria has switched out of that heavy on the flag, though. A smart play, probably having some trouble staying alive and making sure that he's on the flag with all those Juggernauts. Interesting to see Viper back in chasing rather than on cap. Looks like he's deciding to push forward now, though. So I think that Boats and Hose is really going to be trying to put a lot of pressure on right now. Viper, Death Trap, Sadakist. all pushing forward. All that should be back on the Boats and Hose flag is Descolado and the Shrike, Vampwood sniping, and then Casual playing standy. Budzor coming in from a back row, gets sniped once by Sub. Viper gets it off though. Looks like he was going to try and pass that one to Budzor as he was coming in, but Sub was hip to Budzor's position, so that one wasn't happening. Looks like Boats and Hose has switched to only one Juggernaut now. They just want a little bit more mobile offense, likely. They're having some troubles making it back to the stand right now. So perhaps running another Pathfinder to make escorting a little bit easier. However, otherwise they've been pretty static. Pardon me. Yeah, they're just... Makasuros is just making life miserable for Vampwood. We see him camping out on the hill by Vampwood, dueling him in that infiltrator class, just making sure that he can't get those early snipes in on Nanner. Booty clap 69-69 as Viper makes it off with the flag. Makasuro taking down Vampwood as well. Copro Porphyria gets the Nitron, gets the return. Not happening for Viper. Booty clap gets taken out though. That flag is going to be in a really tough spot. Yeah, wow. That's about as bad as you can get for a landing, right in front of a wall on the opposite side of the Tau team. Viper choosing to return that one. Tough luck there. I really like the focus of Makasuro, making sure that Vampwood can't get comfortable and snipe him. Yeah, and just a quick shout out, if you guys want to check out the NASL match, that's happening right now at www.nasl.tv. You can see Boats and Hose playing in two places at once. They play against Area 51 in that match.
They're
However, if you
very
love hearing
talented
my
to do that.
serenading voice, I was not casting for that, so perhaps stick around and listen to me for a little while. Looks like Descolada is on top of Booty Clap already. Oh, Viper, though, makes it off. Take it out pretty quick. Nice play by Sub there. Descolada, I really like Shrikes for the vision that they give of the field. He knew where Booty Clap was for a really long time. He still hasn't managed to do any damage to him yet, though. Booty Clap is going to get taken out by the stand defense there, though. So nice spotting there. Budzor manages to make it off with the Tau flag. He's taking a long way around. It looks like Sub sniped him right before he tried to Nitron, so he suicided there. Tau flag out in the field. Nobody is really on that though. Descolado is putting a bit of pressure on that Sub coming forward. Gets that return. Sadokist is on the flag by himself. Yes, so he does llama that as Booty Clap manages to make it off with the Boats and Hose flag. Sadokist is all by himself. Whiteout jump, which was nice. He's not going too fast though. Let's check out Booty Clap and see how he is doing. Yep, Booty Clap is just fine. 383 health. He's got okay speed at 170-ish. Vampwood misses that snipe. He is out of the line of sight for the moment. Descolado is going to be looking to take him on here. Red Eye is here for the escort, though. Wow! That was a great bolt by Nanner there. Descolado, though, still manages to hop out and take out Red Eye. Gets the return. So nice play by Descolado there. But smart play by the Capper. Booty Clap 69-69. I like to see that. Cappers tend to just focus on running their route perfectly, going forward, not shooting at anything. I like the decision there to turn around and shoot. Budzor takes the flag off for just a brief second. Sadokist now picks it up. Doesn't go too far. Red Eye takes him out. Copro managed to get that return. Viper trying to pressure that, but he's not going to get that one. Booty Clap is going to be coming in from the back. As... yeah. He's just regenning right beforehand. Gets taken out by Vampwood, though. That was really well done by Boats and Hose. They've been keeping really good tabs on where Nanner is being coming from, so I really like the way that the defense is operating right now. The offense is probably spotting Nanner before he comes in a lot of the times. Cappers will run routes on the same side, so they should be spotting each other for their teams. Looks like Viper is running a bit of a side route. Yes, not going too fast. From about 160, takes one small snipe from Sub. 18 health left. Another mosquito bite situation. No! The Aqueduct, the Arch! Small Huey all over again. Oh man. Arches in this game, I tell you. Makasuro makes it off with that one. 40 health. Goes down pretty quick to Vampwood. Budzor manages to make it off with the Tau of Tribe flag as well, though. Looks like they might be able to convert this one. Goes down from a suicide. I'm not sure what happened there. Boats and Hose flag is out in the field as well. Yes, as Bolton Hose makes that one 1-1. Wait, did that flag go back? Yeah, so I think that was a bit of a flag bug. I expected them to cap that one. Red Eye is out with it. He's got great speed for a Raider with a shield pack and grenade launcher. Descolada goes down. A little bit of pressure, gets a thumper, and Viper's gonna be looking for the E-grab. He does get the E-grab. Descolada putting some pressure on here, though. Bunch of thumpers going off. Copro gets a return. Quick cap from Tau Tribe. 2-1 with 9 minutes remaining. Sadakis gets taken down pretty quick by Tila. Ooh, nice return there. Booty Clap managed to make it off. A good chain grab by Booty Clap there. He's got okay speed, but the important thing is that he is back at base already. So a quick two. Oh no, taken out by Vampwood. I spoke too soon. Viper gets the return. Oh my god. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought that was a sure bet, but a great clutch snipe by Vampwood and a clutch return by Viper. That was ridiculous. They could have been down 2 caps there, but a great play. Great play. So it looks like Boats and Hose didn't agree to that no strikes thing. Coming in handy there as well, making sure that nobody was on the stand with that strike and the Vampwood snipe. Great play there. Like to see that. And Red Eye's choosing to stay in the strike, so I guess they're trying to put some pressure on Descolada here with another strike. Descolada is hot on Booty Clap's heels, so they know exactly where it is. Booty Clap still gets out with it though. Great clear, and Descolada goes down. So Booty Clap managed to get out with this one. There's no strike. The Tau flag is out in the field. Viper picks this one up. Sadakis is going to be waiting for Booty Clap. Is he going to be able to take him down? He does take him down. Sub gets the pickup. Sadakis still there, as well as Death Trap. Sub in a lot of trouble here. He goes down to Death Trap. Viper is out clean as well because there's no Sentinel and Sub. Red Eye gets the pickup though. Booty Clap is there to escort as well as Telia. Taken out by Death Trap though, so Death Trap just wreaking havoc on the Tau side right now. Very impressive solo work. Yeah, and there's another flag bug there, so looks like we might stabilize into a standoff here. Yes. Okay, a lot of pressure on Death Trap. He goes down. Casual has his team on him. Copro Porphyria has his team on him. Standoff, ladies and gentlemen. 7 minutes remaining with 2-1 in favor of Tau Trap in the blue, Boats and Hose in the red. Going to be interesting to see how both teams choose to run this. I'm sure Vampwood will choose to stay in that Sentinel as he is so effective in it. A little bit of pressure from Maka by himself. Booty Clap was just trying to take care of Vampwood while that was going on. But just kind of trickling in from Tau. Don't really like to see that. Booty Clap does manage to take out Vampwood, but he'll just spawn again, so... Oh, server crash. GG, ladies and gentlemen. Did you crash as well, Craig?
I guess
Mega bummer.
they wanted everyone to watch NASL. Well,
everybody out, watch NASL.
let's.
Yeah, I can log in right away.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what do we do? Like, is this gonna have to be played over?
Well, presumably. It was a very close game, and there were still 7 minutes left.
Oh God.
So I guess we'll see what the teams want to do. Sadakis has just popped in here.
Yeah.
What?
Just talk to them and see what they want to do.
What's the word?
The word is we messed up 2 easy caps, 2 maps in a row.
Yeah, maybe if we just pop into 441. I will pop into the Tau vent and see what's up. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish I had something to play right now. Give me just a second.
I'm going back over to my team's event. I just thought I'd pop in here and let you know that I figure it's probably GG, but we'll see. Because NASL's on, and you guys should be watching that.
User disconnected from your channel.
We do apologize about the downtime, everyone. That was pretty dumb. Just kind of waiting here to see what happens. What a letdown. I think it's a conspiracy. They're against us. As our viewers drop.
It'll be just a moment here. I'm just trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure out whether they're playing Bella or Arx, or if they're just going to call it quits for the night.
Okay.
We will find out in just a moment.
Stay
Apologies, ladies and
tuned.
gentlemen. 7 minutes remaining. 2-1 for Tau. Almost 3-1. I was wrong on that one. But the server crashing at the last minute.